Julius Caesar versus Alexander the Great. Who would win? Titans of history. The introduction. Welcome to a clash across time. On one side, Alexander III of Macedon, born in 356 BCE, conqueror of Persia and son of Philip II. On the other, Gaius Julius Caesar, born in 100 BCE, Rome's most cunning general and political genius. Though separated by 3 centuries, both reshaped the ancient world through military brilliance and ambition. But what if these two legends met on the battlefield? In this fictional yet historically grounded showdown, we explore tactics, armies, leadership, and legacies to determine who would win. Origins of greatness, their early lives. Alexander was tutored by Aristotle and led his first battle at age 18. Caesar, from a patrician Roman family, rose through the political ranks during a time of civil unrest. While Alexander inherited a professional army from his father, Caesar climbed his way through the cursus honorum, facing political enemies and civil war. Both were products of their time. Alexander of a monarchic Hellenic world, Caesar of the brutal realpolitik of Republican Rome. The art of war, strategy, and tactics. Alexander was a master of shock tactics, often leading cavalry charges himself. His battle plan emphasized speed, decisive blows, and outmaneuvering larger forces. In contrast, Caesar excelled at siege warfare, engineering, and flexible strategy. At Alesia, he besieged a city while defending against a relief army, building 2 massive walls simultaneously. Caesar was more calculating, while Alexander was bold and relentless. Alexander, hammer and anvil tactics, elite companion cavalry. Caesar, scorched earth, tactical withdrawals, entrenchments. Armies compared, composition and training. Alexander's army, 334 to 323 BCE. Total, profically, 47,000 troops. Core, Macedonian phalanx, companion cavalry, archers, and elite hypaspists. Notable gear, sarissas, 18-foot spears, bronze helmets, short swords. Strength, discipline, unbreakable formations, cavalry precision. Caesar's legions, 49 to 44 BCE. Total, profically, 60,000 troops in Civil War peak. Core, Roman legionaries, auxiliaries, siege engineers. Notable gear, gladius, scutum, large shield. Pila, throwing spears. Strength, engineering, unit flexibility, standardized training. Their greatest battles. Alexander, Battle of Gaugamela, 331 BCE. Defeated a Persian army of over 200,000 with 47,000 men. Battle of Issus, 333 BCE. Outmaneuvered Darius III using terrain and speed. Caesar, Battle of Alesia, 52 BCE. Surrounded Vercingetorix's 80,000 Gauls while fending off a 250,000 strong relief army. Battle of Pharsalus, 48 BCE. Defeated Pompey's larger army through calm command and tactical patience, intelligence and leadership. Alexander inspired loyalty through charisma and personal courage. He fought beside his men and led from the front. His speeches, as recorded by historians like Arrian and Plutarch, stirred morale even in brutal campaigns like the march through Gedrosian Desert. Caesar too was beloved, but also feared. He was a prolific writer, commentarii de bello Gallico, and knew the power of propaganda. He often granted clemency to defeated foes, strengthening political control. Alexander, inspirational, risk-taking. Caesar, cunning, manipulative, politically lethal. Logistics and campaign stamina. Alexander marched 11,000 miles over a decade. He maintained an army deep in enemy territory through Asia Minor, Egypt, and India with limited supply chains. He adapted to new environments and incorporated local troops. Caesar built bridges across the Rhine in 10 days, crossed the Rubicon, and sustained long-term Gallic campaigns with minimal resources. He relied heavily on foraging, engineering, and rapid construction. In a long war, Caesar's logistics might edge out Alexander's aggressive pace. Hypothetical battlefield, the matchup. If they met, terrain would matter. Open plains. Alexander's cavalry dominance and phalanx formation could crush Caesar's flanks. Hilly or urban terrain. Caesar's adaptable legionaries and engineering might prevail. Weather, morale, and leadership under pressure would also shape the outcome. Caesar might lure Alexander into a trap, while Alexander could surprise with a lightning cavalry strike. It's a duel between structured innovation, Rome, and tactical audacity, Macedon. Deaths and legacy. Alexander died in 323 BCE, at age 32, possibly from fever, poisoning, or exhaustion, leaving no clear successor. His empire fragmented into the Diadochi kingdoms. Caesar was assassinated in 44 BCE by senators fearing his power. His death sparked civil war, eventually ending the Republic and birthing the Roman Empire under Augustus. Both men changed the world map. One spread Hellenism across Asia, the other paved the way for imperial Rome. Verdict: who would win? In a head-to-head clash, it depends. Alexander had the tactics tactical edge in cavalry and shock warfare. Caesar had the strategic depth, stronger infrastructure, and flexibility. If the war was decided in a single battle, Alexander might win, but in a long campaign, Caesar's endurance and systems could outlast the youthful king. In the end, history didn't choose, but we can marvel at the brilliance of two generals who, in their own time, were nearly invincible. If you enjoyed this clash of ancient titans, subscribe for more legendary face-offs, epic history, and what-if battles brought to life. Like the video if you believe history should be bold, cinematic, and filled with questions that never stop inspiring. Which side are you on? Comment below. Alexander the Great or Julius Caesar?